Good morning, dear students. Let's see one more question of double column cash flow. Enter the following transactions in the cash book with cash and bank columns. Also pass journal entries where necessary. On 2020 April 1, opening balance of cash and bank overdraft is given. Opening balance of cash will come in debit side of your cash book. 2020 April 1. To balance brought down, and amount of cash in hand is 6,200. So 6,200 will come in cash column. But this time you can see in this question bank overdraft balance is given. So bank overdraft balance is also known as credit balance of bank. That means this amount we have to pay to bank. So this is our credit balance of bank. It will come in credit side of cash book. Bank overdraft 18,500. This balance will come in credit side like this by balance brought down 18,500. Year is 2020 and date is April 1. Always remember, students, whenever you will be given credit balance of bank or bank overdraft, so in such cases that balance of bank will come in credit side of your cash flow. And always remember one thing more, cash in hand balance will also be have debit balance, so it will come in debit side. Okay, now we are starting our cash book. Next transaction is on April 2. Received a check from Hari and paid it into bank on the same day. See, we are receiving a check from Hari and we are depositing that check immediately into our bank. So our entry will be bank account debit to Hari and amount is 1,300. April 2, this is our one of the receipt to Hari. 1,300 rupees will come in bank column. Why we will write this amount in bank column? Because this time we are receiving check from Hari and immediately we are depositing this check into the bank. So entry will be bank account debit to Hari and treatment will be to Hari and amount will come in bank column. Okay. Now see, next transaction on April 3, received a check from Vinod. So you can see, students, this time we are simply receiving this check from Vinod. So our journal entry will be check in hand account debit to Vinod. So in this case there will be no treatment in cash book because simply we are receiving check from Vinod and we are not depositing this check into our bank account. So our journal entry will be check in hand account debit to Vinod. Apart from format of cash book, you will draw a format of journal also, and in that particular format you will write this journal entry, that is check in hand account debit to Vinod. Okay. Now see, next one. On April 5, there is one transaction, that is check received from Vinod deposited into bank. See, we have received check from Vinod on 3rd of April and on 5th of April we are depositing this check into our bank. So now journal entry will be bank account debit to check in hand and treatment of such journal entry will come in cash flow. So bank account debit to check in hand, treatment will come in debit side on April 5 to check in hand account and treatment will come in bank column and amount is 3,300. Okay, always remember this thing. Whenever we are receiving check and we are not depositing that check into the bank, our simple entry will be check in hand account debit to customer, and after 1 or 2 days if we will deposit that check into the bank, in that case entry will be bank account debit to check in hand and treatment will come in debit side like this. Okay. Now see students, next transaction on April 5 only, purchased goods and paid by check 20,000. So our journal entry will be purchases account debit to bank. Treatment will come in credit side. April 5 by purchases account, and amount will come in bank column, and amount is 20,000. Because we are making payment through check. On the same date, there is one more transaction, that is freight paid in cash rupees 250. So freight is one of the expense and all expenses must be debited. Freight account debit to cash account. Simple treatment will come in credit side by freight. Date is still April 5. Amount is 250. 250 rupees will come in cash column. Okay. Now see, next transaction on April 6, sold goods for cash. A very simple treatment will come, and as well as journal entry, cash account debit to sales, and treatment will come in debit side. Cash account debit to sales. So to sales account on April 6, amount will come in cash column, and amount is 12,220 rupees. Cash account debit to sales account. Now see, next transaction on April 8, sold goods for cash. Again a simple transaction. So cash account debit to sales account, and very simple treatment will come in cash column, and that is 16,000. Okay, most of the transactions will be very simple. Only few transactions will be there on which you have to do little bit work. Next is sale proceed of April 8 deposited into bank. See, on April 8 there was a cash sale rupees 16,000, and this 16,000 rupees we are depositing into our bank. So entry will be bank account debit to cash, and you know such entries are known as contra entries. So we will write bank account debit to cash. Very simple treatment will come to cash account. It will be denoted by C in ledger folio column, and amount will come in bank column, and date is April 9. In credit side by bank account contra, and 16,000 will come in cash column, and nothing will come in bank. Okay, on April 9. So like this we will write treatment of contra entry. Always remember one thing, treatment of contra entry will come in both sides, debit side as well as credit side. But when we will write treatment in debit side, suppose I am writing two cash account, so in the column of ledger folio I will write C. Okay, and if I am writing two cash account, in that case amount will come in bank column. Same way in credit side I am writing by bank account, in this case amount will come in cash column. So whenever we will deposit amount into bank, or if we will withdraw cash from bank for office use, always remember this thing, for office use. So these two transactions will be treated as contra entry. Okay, so treatment of contra entry will come in both sides. Now see next, on April 11 withdrew cash for private use. So this is our drawings. A very simple journal entry will be there, that is drawings account debit to cash account, and treatment will come in credit side by drawings account. Date is April 12, and simply we are withdrawing cash from our business for personal use. Rupees 1,000 will come in cash column. Okay, simple treatment. Now see next is withdrew by check for private use. See, this time we are withdrawing amount for personal use but from bank. So our journal entry will be drawings account debit to bank, and treatment will come in credit side by drawings account, but this time amount will come in bank column. 5,000 rupees will come in bank column. Okay, because we are withdrawing amount from bank for personal use, and this date is April 12. Okay. See few more transaction of this question. Next is goods purchased from Suresh on credit. So this time we are buying goods from Suresh on credit. Entry will be purchase account debit to Suresh. I told you earlier also, apart from format of cash book, you have to prepare format of journal. Such type of entries will come in journal. So treatment of this particular transaction you will write in journal, and your entry will be purchase account debit to Suresh. Okay. Now see next. On April 16, paid to Suresh by check. So we are giving amount to Suresh. This is our payment. Entry will be Suresh debit to bank account, and treatment will come in credit side. Date is 16 by Suresh, and amount is 2,500. Amount will come in bank column because we are paying amount to Suresh by check. Now next is April 17, received a check from Ajay, not banked. So simply they are saying check is not deposited into bank. We are simply receiving this check from Ajay. Journal entry will be check in hand account debit to Ajay. Once again, treatment of particular transaction will come in journal. Apart from cash book, one more format you have prepared. In that particular format, you will write treatment of this particular transaction. That is check in hand account debit to Ajay. Next is on April 20, check received from Ajay endorsed to Vijay. So check previously received from Ajay, we are simply endorsing it to Vijay. Journal entry will be Vijay debit to check in hand. Again, treatment will come in journal. This particular treatment will not come in cash book. Okay, so journal entry will be Vijay debit to check in hand. Now next, on April 22, received check from Mahesh and deposited it into bank 2,700. So bank account debit to Mahesh, and treatment will come in cash book to Mahesh. We are receiving 2,700 from Mahesh on April 22, and amount will come in bank column because we are receiving a check from Mahesh and we are immediately depositing this particular check into our bank account. So journal entry will be bank account debit to Mahesh, and treatment will be to Mahesh, and amount will come in bank column. Okay. Now see next transaction. On April 24, received cash 1,000 and check 1,200 for cash sale. So once again you can see we are receiving cash as well as check, but there is no information regarding check whether we are depositing this particular check into our bank account or not. So that means we are not depositing this particular check into our bank. So in this case our entry will be cash account debit, check in hand account debit to sales. So in this particular journal entry, cash account debit to sales will be posted in cash book, and check in hand account debit to sales will be written in journal. Okay, so we are receiving cash worth rupees 1,000 to cash account debit to sales. This particular treatment will come in cash book to sales account. 1,000 will come in cash column, and date is April 24, and check in hand account debit to sales will be posted in journal. Now next is on April 25, paid into bank. Paid into bank, once again you can see this is our contra journal and contra entry because we are depositing our cash into bank. Journal entry will be bank account debit to cash account, and treatment will come in both sides. Bank account debit to cash account, so treatment in debit side will come to cash account. Here we will write C. 10,000 rupees will come in bank column, and by bank account contra 10,000, and date is April 25. April 25. Okay. Now we will see few more transaction. But before this, see transaction which was on April 24, we have received cash rupees 1000 and check of rupees 1200 for cash sale. But there are instructions regarding this, and that is, you can see it is not mentioned in the question as to when the check received on 24th April for rupees 1200 was deposited into bank. Hence, it will be assumed that the check was deposited on the same day and thus will be recorded on the debit side of bank column on the same day. See, in further transaction, nothing is written regarding particular check when this particular check is deposited into bank. So in this case, we will assume that the check is deposited on the same day. So 1200 rupees will come in bank column also. Is that okay? Now we will see next transaction, that is on April 26, received a check from Prem and sent it to bank immediately. So simple journal entry will be there, that is bank account debit to Prem, and to Prem will come. Date is 26 and amount is 4,150. This 4,150 rupees will come in bank column. Now next is April 28. Bank notifies that Prem's check has been dishonored and bank charge rupees 20 on this check. So check of Prem is dishonored. This is on April 28. So Prem debit to bank account, and by Prem treatment will come in credit side. See, amount of check was 4,150 rupees and bank has charged rupees 20 from us as bank charges, and we will take this 20 rupees from Prem. So yeah, in this particular condition, amount will come 4,170 in bank column, and we will include amount of bank charges rupees 20 in check of Prem. Now see next transaction on 28. Kishore deposited directly in our bank account. So simple journal entry will be there, that is bank account debit to Kishore, and treatment will come on April 28 to Kishore, and rupees 3,000 will come in bank column. Now see last transaction of this question, that is bank has charged rupees 60 for bank charges and interest on overdraft rupees 720. Both are expenses, and expenses will come in credit side, and date is April 30. By bank charges, amount will come in bank column rupees 60, and interest on overdraft is also there, rupees 720. So interest on overdraft account debit to bank by interest on overdraft rupees 720. See students, after writing all the transactions in cash book, we have to take balance of cash as well as bank. So first of all, we will take total of debit side of cash column, and that will come 35,420. The same total we will write in credit side, 35,420, and from 35,420 we will deduct all these amounts, because these all are payments From 35,420 we will deduct all these payments, so our balance will come 8,170 and it will be treated as closing balance as on April 30 by balance carried down, and the same balance will be transferred to next month, that is on May 1, and it will be treated as opening balance as on May 1, 2020. So I will write two balance brought down 8,170. Okay, now come to bank balance. See, at the time of starting you can see bank balance was having credit balance, that is overdraft balance. So any balance may come either debit or credit. So in this condition we will take total of debit side as well as credit side. So you can see total of credit side is 50,950 and total of debit side is little bit less. So it is less by 9,300. So that means still bank is having overdraft balance, and this balance I will write in debit side, two balance carried down 9,300. This is once again overdraft balance, and the same balance will be transferred to next month, that is on May 1, 2020 by balance brought down 9,300. So like this we will prepare a double column cash flow. Thank you very much.